What's up, everybody? Trickster here, and we are about to start playing Eternal Hour Golden Hour. Just gotta wait for it to show up. I'm sure some of you are wondering why I don't edit this part out, and that is because I don't know how to edit yet. La 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 la. So, y'all get this look at my amazingly bland screen. So, I'm sorry I haven't updated in a while, or posted in a while. I've been
Seventh Heart
sick,
Studios.
and it's been Christmas, so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Happy New Year 2018. Holy crap. It knows. Uh, let's go to settings. Full screen. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go to return. Let's start. Oh, prequel. Oh shit. Let's do Springs of Fate. Oh, Strings of Fate. I can't read. 11 years before the events of the Eternal Hour, which I have not played yet, which I will. The day I first came to the city of Kumiwara feels like only a yesterday. 6 years have passed in the blink of an eye. While it was never as big as Osaka, Fukuoka, or Sapporo, it's still much bigger than my hometown of Tokyo. Tokyo. I went to Kumiwara to find a place where I could be accepted. Tokyo is too small and conservative. They'll never approve of someone like me. Too true. When I return, the first thing they'll ask is why I'm not married yet. Or maybe why I dress like a punk. If I tell them I have a law degree now, they'll probably die of shock. Still, I can't hold this off any longer. I tried. I hoped that maybe someone would take my place, or tell me that it was all a joke. But this is real. It has to be me. I've been called a lot of things in my life. Some are true, some are false. But responsible, the idea has never crossed my mind. Akio, Natsumi. I still can't believe you're gone. The world can be cruel, too cruel. I hope I can give something back to you for all the times you supported me. Perhaps then I'll prove myself worthy of inheriting your legacy. 2 lives have ended, and now another is about to change forever. Well, here I am, my new home. It looks like Akio and Natsumi took care of the place. Not bad for people in the education sector. They were on their way home the night they died. It wasn't even 20 minutes from here. One left turn and it was straight shot home at a small town speed limit. But instead of reaching their destination, a speeding truck forced them to swerve out of the way. Oh no! The car ran off the road, crashing into a rock and catching fire. The 2 of them were trapped inside of the wreckage, burning for hours before anyone could get to them. Ow. If it hadn't been for the license plate, their bodies may have never been identified. Drivers like the one that caused the crash aren't why I got into criminal defense. Oh. I can't think about that now. I need to focus. Poor Yasu has been on his own for 3 weeks. He's a newly orphaned child still in grade school. He must be suffering. I can leave unpacking for later. I should go see him first. I wish I'd gotten a job before moving in though. Luckily, when I sign the papers, I can use the inheritance money to help us cope for a while. Man, I still can't believe I'm thinking about such morbid things again so soon. Okay, Ren, you've got to get to Yasu. Hopefully everything else will fall into place after that. So this is Starlight Orphanage. Huh, it's pretty close to home. I forgot Tokyo still has ancient structures like these. The city has a big revitalization project in the 80s. I guess a few old structures survived. The orphanage owners must have bought it on the cheap. They probably even made it a landmark. I shouldn't waste time outside. My anxiety won't just magically disappear.
Hello there.
Holy shit, they talk. This must be someone who works here. I should ask about Yasu. She's got a beautiful, young-looking face. I suppose it's better than a cranky old hag.
Welcome to Starlight Orphanage.
Thank you.
I'm Megumi Shimizu, Chief Volunteer.
Chief Volunteer?
Oh, I speak too!
Did you just finish high school?
Yep. They figured I'd be good at helping coordinate the other young volunteers.
Of course, nothing motivates volunteers like a cute girl's gratitude.
What can I do for you?
I'm Rin Fujimoto. I'm here to pick up my nephew, Yasu Fujimoto.
Oh, I see.
Is something wrong?
Someone else can't have already picked him up, right? My cousin Mitsuki said she couldn't leave her home country for another 2 months.
Well,
What? Is there a problem? I was told to come, so here I am. I even faxed the paperwork in advance.
that was over a week ago.
What the? She's like a tigress all of a sudden.
Yasu has been with us for weeks. Weeks. Where have you been?
I've been busy.
Busy? I'm sorry that tragic deaths were an inconvenience for you. While you were busy, your nephew had to rely on strangers to cope with his loss.
Holy shit. Moving an entire life isn't easy.
Moving an entire life isn't easy.
You know what else isn't easy? Being 7 years old and not knowing if anyone in your family cares enough to be your new guardian. Yasu's whole family is gone, and he spent weeks alone. Don't you care about his feelings?
Please! I'm here to help, and I won't abandon him. So don't try to scare me off.
Yeah, bitch. I'm trying to get my nephew.
Fine. I'll go get Yasu. But I'm warning you.
Yeah, I'll be nice and friendly. Maybe take your own advice. You're not acting very welcoming or grateful.
Fine. I'll be right back.
Well, that was surprising. With those cute glasses and the sweet voice, the kids at the orphanage must love her. I wasn't expecting the chief volunteer at an orphanage to be so fiery, though. I probably could have handled the situation better, but my head still feels heavy from all the dark thoughts I've been having lately.
Yasu, come say hello to your Aunt Rin.
I scarcely recognize the boy Megumi brings out. Yasu has grown so much. But now his hands are shaking, and there are dark circles under his eyes, showing lack of sleep. I've made him wait here for so long, unsure of his future. I'm his guardian now, but I'm practically a complete stranger. It'll probably take a long time for him to recover and get accustomed to living with me.
Yasu? Say something. I'm sorry. He's a bit shy.
As Megumi apologizes, I'm just standing here, dumbfounded. Just what can I say to comfort this scared child? I'm not a mother, nor do I have much experience with children. Legal professions don't usually involve caring for minors, after all. I guess I should act friendly and smile.
Hello, Yasu. I'm going to take you home, okay?
Okay.
Why don't you go pack up your things and say goodbye to the other kids?
He's pretty quiet. Aren't kids supposed to be more talkative? He just lost his parents. He's not gonna be talkative. He's gonna turn to Bruce Wayne, for all we know.
He's been like that for a while now. He's a bit shy around adults. I'm sure that he'll get better after he spends some time with you.
I understand. I can't imagine what he went through.
I think I'll go help him pack. But, Miss Fujimoto?
Yes.
Rin is better.
Okay then. Rin. Well, if you need any help with anything, I'd be happy to help.
Well, that's reassuring. I was worried she would still resent me, but I guess she just wants the best for Yasu.
Sure. That sounds great, Megumi. Here, I'll give you my business card. You can find my email and cell number here.
Oh, a cell phone. I must confess, I haven't gotten myself one yet.
If I were even 5 years ago, I could understand that. Now you're a bit late. Now you're a bit late to the party.
Well, if you help me out when I need it, maybe I can introduce you to cell phones sometime.
That sounds like fun. I may just take you up on that.
Megu?
Oh, are you having trouble, Yasu? Here, let me help.
And there she goes. I should give this girl a call later. Maybe we can be friends. If nothing else, it's better than being a loner punk with a kid to raise. I hope Yasu doesn't mind riding a motorcycle. Oh no. Parenthood. I never thought I'd get at this so soon, or at all. But I suddenly became the guardian of a 7-year-old boy. Yasu is awfully quiet. I'm not sure how to even approach him at this point. He might hate me for trying to replace his parents. He might not even understand what happened to his parents or why. But I'll do my best to give him a good life and education. I just hope he doesn't end up a punk like me. Hey, punks are awesome.
Okay, Yasu. Have a good day at school.
It's been a few days now, and I still haven't gotten him to really talk to me. I've had better conversations with the plants than with this kid. Speaking of plants, I may have to give that one away. Worrying about plants is just adding stress right now. To be honest, I want to change more than that around here. But I can't do anything drastic, not until Yasu tells me what's on his mind. Of course, none of this really matters if I don't find a job soon. Ah! Who the heck could that be?
Good morning, Rin. Mind if I come in?
Oh, Megumi. Yes, please, come in.
I figured, since it's been about a week, I should come to see how you're doing.
Call first.
Has Yasu left for school already?
Yes. He left with this cute girl. What was her name?
Naoko?
Yes, that's her. Naoko tagged along with Yasu and they left for school together. Apparently, they're friends with some other kids.
Daisuke and Katashi, probably.
Katashi? From Naruto? What is he doing here?
The three of them visited Yasu a lot at the orphanage.
I'm glad he's got some friends with him. I walked him to school the first couple of days, but...
Is something wrong?
I'm worried. Yeah, I am worried.
I'm worried about Yasu. He still won't talk to me. He only speaks up when he has to. This morning, he left without a word. Half of the time, he mumbles his replies, so I can barely understand them.
He hasn't gotten used to you yet. He was very quiet at the orphanage, but I still hoped he would open up to his guardian after a while. That only makes me worry more. What happened must have affected him deeply.
Yeah?
Poor Yasu. He might be having a hard time understanding that his parents aren't coming back.
He's 7 years old. I'm pretty sure 7-year-olds can understand the concept of death. I mean, it's not like he's 3.
I can understand that. I still can't believe they're gone either. I keep waking up at night, expecting another email to show up from Akio. He would always complain about the problematic children at school, and how they would always find new solutions to their everyday life.
They were both teachers, right?
Yes, very good ones. They always told me how they couldn't wait until Yasu was old enough to be one of their students.
I'm sorry to make you remember all of that. I'm only making you sad.
Yeah? It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. So, how about we go out for a while?
Sure.
Wait, what?
Well, it's been a week, but you look like you've been spending a lot of time inside, taking care of Yasu. It would be good to get some fresh air and explore the town.
Well, I mean, I have spent a lot of time inside since I arrived, but I used to live here 6 years ago.
Really? Have you not visited Tokyo since then?
Not really. I always met Akio around the hot springs in Hobuchi. We used to spend a few days there having fun, so I haven't seen Tokyo since I left.
Just as I suspected. That won't do. Come on.
Hey, wait, what?
You promised to help me buy a cell phone, right? Let's relax for a while and go shopping.
Oh boy, shopping. Whoa. Jeez, she's insistent. She barely gave me time to grab my bag, and now she's pushing me out the door. She is right, though. It would really help me to get out for a while. Well, now that Yasu's at school, we can explore the streets of Tokyo. Megumi steadily pulls me up on my hand and guides me through a few streets I used to know well. Some of them look just like they did back then, but most have changed completely. Gone is a tiny cafe I used to frequent as a child, replaced now with a large restaurant. The bookstore I used to buy manga is still here, but I can barely recognize it now. With a slew of new displays showcasing portable music players and headphones, the storefront seems to have traveled 20 years into the future. The air is cool and refreshing as we walk, together through the shopping district. I see Megumi smiling beside me as she watches my mixed reactions to the streets that are both nostalgic and unfamiliar.
So,
Okay, you've proven your point. I feel like I'm lost in a new world.
I knew it. You should have asked me to show you around much earlier. Did you see anywhere you wanted to go? I'll tell you about anything you're interested in.
What's that place with the dragon logo?
Dragons are cool.
That's the Okopoko Cafe. It's a new cafe opened by some Canadian folks. They serve North American dishes along with traditional ones. I love their bannock.
Wait a second. What is a bannock?
Hey, what is a bannock?
Kind of flatbread, but they make theirs with raisins and a honey glaze. It tastes like rainbows and butterflies.
Ew, who eats butterflies? It looks like Megumi loves talking about food.
Whoa. The old bakery is still where it used to be. Are they still selling melon pan?
Oh, yes. Oh, their chocolate chip melon pan is the best. And their muffins. Oh.
I have to say, you seem to have quite an acquired taste for local delicacies.
Of course. You need food to live. Plus, they make really tasty treats all over Tokyo. What about you, Rin? You don't indulge in eating sweet sometimes?
It's once in a while.
I like something sweet once in a while.
Whoa! We should have lunch together sometime. I'll show you all the best food around here, and you can tell me all about the tastiest treats from Kumiwara.
Wow. Megumi seems much friendlier than before. I feel sorry for being so guarded with her before. When she's not mad at you, she's quite nice. That's generally how it works with people. It feels refreshing to see her smile and dawdle around as we travel through the snug streets of Tokyo. So many new places have opened up in the few years I've been away. Bright light!
Hey, Megumi. That boutique over there. The shop with the mannequins in the window. That seems like a new shop.
Ah, yes. The owners thought it was time to bring more cute fashion to Tokyo.
The way to pronounce the Japanese words is bothering me. I took Japanese for 2 semesters in college, and so the pronunciations are way off, and it's bothering me.
Unfortunately, some people are complaining about it.
Complaining? About what?
Some of the older and more established citizens feel that mannequins in shop windows are obscene.
What?
How are mannequins obscene? I mean, I guess if you leave them naked or put them in, sex clothes, that'd be obscene, but, I mean... what?
I don't quite understand either, but people here can be pretty stubborn. The city might force a shop to move the display away from the windows.
It's pretty sad. Brings back memories of when I left Tokyo. I've got no problem with conservative people in general, but this is exactly what kind of thinking that drove me away from the town in the first place.
Rin, are you okay?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I got lost in my thoughts for a second there.
That's odd. You're sure you're okay?
Yes, absolutely. How about we visit a place to help you find that cell phone?
That sounds great!
To start, how much do you know about cell phones?
That is a very good question to ask.
Not much. I just know that it's a phone you can carry around with you.
Well, that is a very basic knowledge,
There's a lot more to them, actually.
depending on what kind you get.
I'll explain while we find some place to buy one.
Okay.
I shall introduce you to the world of gaming, Megumi. We continued talking about phones for a good while before we eventually found a place that sells them. It's really fun helping her pick out the right one and showing her how it works. I'd never even seen someone get so excited over buying a phone before. You have never apparently been to an iPhone store when they release a new phone. Hell, you've never been to an Apple store during Black Friday. Megumi looks so thrilled that we can send messages to each other from time to time. We exchange phone numbers and spend the rest of the day together exploring the city, looking for something, but not knowing what. I had so much fun, I even managed to forget all my troubles for the first time in weeks. Megumi and we've become great friends in no time at all. Bright light! Ah! Well, what's going on? What's going on? After that day, time seems to pass faster than before. I've been making small bits of progress every day, but life still hasn't settled down quite yet. It's been over a month since I moved back to Tokyo. Everything feels better now. I've started remembering the fun times I once had here, and I sometimes tell Yasu stories about those. Yasu's starting speaking more and more, and now we're slowly becoming a family. We even watched a TV show together last night. If I remember correctly, it was some cute anime about a boy who turns into a frog. I can't help but empathize with that boy, and I really wish I could do more to be a better guardian. Going from defending people in court to being a single mother, all while looking cool on my motorcycle. It doesn't matter how I say it, it still feels funny to think that some kid depends on me. It seems like it can happen even to someone like me, who's never even had a boyfriend. It's pretty sad that I look like a freeloader, with no job, no income, nothing. The money eventually will run out, and I have to take care of Yasu somehow. Don't even know if I can practice law in a backward town like this one. Even with the hardships, Megumi has been a lifesaver. We meet nearly every day now. Sometimes I wonder what my real feelings are, especially when it comes to Megumi. I meet with Megumi at the orphanage, and we walk to a nice spot she knows by a lake for a picnic lunch. Even with my life being so close to falling apart, the good weather and delicious meal with a good friend have done wonders for my mood. It's days like this that I live for now, when I can just forget the rest of the world and enjoy the moment. Bright lights! Why?
And ever since, little Hikaru's been showing up to play with the orphans.
Wow, she's a great kid.
Yep. So, Rin,
That's odd. It's rare that I notice Megumi hesitating.
What is it, Megumi?
well, I hate to ask, but how goes the job hunt?
It's going, you know. There's only one proper law firm in town.
That's true. If they don't hire you, it's essentially just a few who have one-person firms.
Exactly. Tokyo's not the most progressive of towns either.
You don't think anyone here is interested in a leather-clad motorcycling defense attorney?
I did apply, but I haven't heard back since.
Of course, it's also the whole not married thing. This town has female lawyers, but they all have families.
I hate to even suggest it, but do you think you might need to change your image?
There has to be another way. I will not change who I am.
There has to be another way. Letting this old stubborn town force me to change just feels wrong.
But you can't just hold out forever. You need a steady income to support Yasu and yourself.
That is true.
I know. It's just that I've grown into who I am. It's not like I can just throw everything away in an instant. I've moved to new cities before. I feel like there might still be an option, Megumi.
I really hate to say it, Rin, but that may not be realistic. You're risking Yasu's life. Your life. I really admire your determination, but I'm worried about both of you.
Man, yellow!
Thanks, Megumi. You might be right. I'm probably just trying to hold out as long as I can.
Now might be a good time to ask.
Hey, Megumi. I wanted to ask you, why do you work at the orphanage? I don't think you ever told me.
Oh my goodness, you're right. Well, the simplest answer is that I'm somewhat of an orphan myself, so I know how they feel.
Oh. I'm so sorry, Megumi.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. The past doesn't have to define us.
But it does shape us.
But you said that your past is the reason you work at the orphanage.
It's true.
Oh, that. Well, it's why I started doing it. But now, I discovered how much I like helping them and teaching them how to organize their lives.
Organize their lives?
I like figuring out what activities to do and when to do them, what will be for dinner, those kinds of things. I've actually been taking business learning courses online. I'd like to work at City Hall someday.
Whoa! So, one day, you'll be Mayor Megumi?
Oh no, nothing that prestigious. I just want to help shape the city and care for its people.
Use your passion for organization to make the entire town happy.
I mean, I like cheering people up, so what if we could spread the happiness even more?
Then stay in non-profit. Yeah, you can do it.
I believe you can do it if you put your mind to it.
Thanks. With a bit of luck, I can probably make it happen.
Well, let me know how I can help.
Sure. Working together, I'm sure we will do it.
Well, she isn't lacking the fighting spirit, that's certain. We arrive at the beach pretty quickly. Ah! Now she's in a swimsuit. Megumi changes to a swimsuit faster than me.
Hey, Rin. What is that thing over there?
Over where?
Wait, Megumi! Don't just walk off the path!
It's dangerous. I shouldn't leave her alone out here.
Whoa! Is this a cave entrance? I've never seen it before.
Right in front of us, the ground parts into a sinister-looking entryway. It blends in with the surrounding area so well. I'm surprised that Megumi could spot it from afar.
It looks like it's been here for a long time. Is this place off limits or restricted?
I don't think so. Most people just stay on the beach. We got lost in conversation and walked really far.
This is interesting. Are you up for a little exploring?
Maybe, but we don't have a flashlight.
Who needs a flashlight?
You know, if you're scared, you could hold my hand.
What?
Aw, she's so cute when she gets flustered.
I'm not scared. Let's go in.
Well, if she's okay with it, let's hit the sign. Yeah, not because I teased her or anything. No. I don't know why my heart is racing so fast, but I'm not gonna back down now. Looks nice.
Wow!
This place is amazing.
As rays of light shine in from a hole in the cave ceiling, we are struck by a wondrous, fantastic sight. Most of the interior is made up of glinting minerals, reflecting the light that slips through the opening in the ceiling. There are no signs of any recent human activity. The last time people were in this cave must have been centuries ago. A trickle of water flows through the center, making a light ripple sound that echoes off the walls. All around the cave, small pillars have formed, both protruding up from the floor and hanging from the ceiling, stalactites and stalagmites. Megumi starts examining them, dazzled by their beauty.
Is this ice?
I don't think so.
I slide my finger across the surface of a pillar for the sake of curiosity. I notice that the glossy surface easily gives away, and I felt left with small traces of my fingertip. It doesn't feel cold. I'll lick my finger, just to see how it tastes. Yes, lick your finger to touch this bizarre substance.
It's salt!
Oh, that makes sense. This town was founded by salt miners who dug in the old wasteland.
Interesting. Hidden treasures. Do you think we're the first people to see this?
No.
I doubt we are, but I'd like to think so.
Suddenly I become all too aware of the fact that the two of us are alone here. In this place that seems so magical, sharing this special moment. Looking at her now, I'm starting to feel a strange desire to be closer to her. My hands feel strangely empty, as if it holds a void that can only be filled by hers.
You know, if you want, we can...
Okay.
My fingers are sliding across my wrist. Her hands are so soft and warm. Her warmth in my palm, it gives me a rush of happiness, a kind of joy I've never felt before. I want more. I want her. Megumi's the only thing in my mind right now.
Rin,
Yes, Megumi?
I don't know how to say this, but
It's okay. I feel the same way.
This is it. I gently get closer to her and place my lips on Megumi's. As the moment approaches, I realize the truth. This girl, this unbelievably beautiful, kind, passionate girl, she's the one. I've been waiting for this so long without even knowing. Instinctively, I push forward, my passion leading the way to heavenly bliss. Then, as I feel Megumi jerk back in hesitation, I pull away for a moment to give her more time to prepare. Then I press forward once more, this time more slowly. Megumi doesn't pull away, meeting me halfway after strengthening her own resolve. The moment over our passions finally collide, my mind is blown away by the emotions cascading from within me. I feel her hot breath. I smell her sweet scent. I taste the lovely tang of her lips. Every part of the experience is so far beyond my expectations. I was uncertain about it at first, but now I've made up my mind. Megumi means a great deal to me. How much? Well, she might as well be the world to me. I have doubts about staying in Tokyo, but now I am sure. I'll do what I have to stay so I can live together with Megumi. With her. I've never had a lover before, and I never understood why everyone wanted me to get one. It wasn't necessarily impossible, even if I never had much interest. But meeting someone like Megumi, I want someone like her in my life. Not just as a friend, but something more. The word love dances in my mind. Can I tell her that? Will she understand? I do worry a bit about how everyone else will react to us. A small, stubborn town like this, they'll never allow a relationship like ours. Still, for now, this is just about the two of us. Megumi Shimizu, and Rin Fujimoto. In this precious moment, nothing else matters. We remain in this cave for some time, embracing and watching the sky through the opening in the ceiling. Neither of us speak a word as we stand here together. My head feels so light. What happened after that? I don't really remember. I wake up back on the beach. It's already dark outside, and the glimmers of stars are reflecting in the sea. It's probably time I go home. Megumi must have left without me. That's odd. It's been a few hours since then, but I haven't heard from her yet. I check my phone, and the only thing I see is a faint message from Megumi simply saying, "Sorry." Panic invades my mind as I try to write something back. I tell her that if it's fine, I could try to call her cell phone, but there's no answer. I'm lost. I don't know what happened or why she's not answering. What's going on? It's been more than a week now. I couldn't muster up the courage to go and see Megumi, and she hasn't answered her phone. At least I know she's receiving my messages, and that she's right, all right. Even if she's changed her mind about me, her safety is still one of my biggest concerns. We didn't make a mistake that day. I know we both felt something in that moment, and know she was there for me. I was hoping I could tell her how much I felt when we woke up, but she must have gotten scared. I wish I could go and meet her at Starlight, but I don't know how to approach her. I spent over 30 minutes standing at the gates the other day, but my heart wouldn't let me proceed and tell Megumi how I feel. Well, at least Yasu seems to be doing better. Spending time with his friends seemed to have helped him greatly, and now he even speaks to me from time to time. I expected Tokyo to be utterly backwards in every way, but the parents have certainly given their children plenty of freedom. Well, I'm gonna stop right here, and I hope y'all enjoyed this so far. This is an interesting story thus far, so let's see how it goes. I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.